Well, this morning we continue to highlight St. Martin Parish by taking an inside look at Champagne's Cajun Swamp Tours. The tours have been operating in St. Martin Parish for 24 years. It was started by Bryan Champagne, who was initially running airboats looking for oil deposits. KATC's Josh Meny went there.
Champagne's Cajun Swamp Tours on the Cypress Island Preserve on Lake Martin. The main draw? Alligators.
Just that one big alligator that was maybe 15 feet. It was just so big. It was amazing.
It's like 4 feet away from us. So.
Yeah.
Were you afraid?
No.
Were you afraid?
A little bit.
What kind of fear was going through your mind?
Everybody was leaning to take pictures, and I was like, don't do that.
Home to 205 different species of birds, proof of a healthy ecosystem, reptiles, and a rich biodiversity of trees and plant life.
Everything is so green and lush, and as you get into Louisiana, it's even more so. And they couldn't believe all the trees and how green everything is. Back in Colorado, it's brownish colored.
The tour guides tell us this plant is called Spanish moss because when the Acadians came down, they said this plant looks like the beard of a Spanish conquistador. What do you think?
No.
We met tourists from Australia, France, and Holland, all coming to Acadiana.
In Holland, it's village after village after town after village after town. And here you can drive for perhaps for hours and see just the landscape. So in Holland, it's impossible.
Now, back in the day, whenever our settlers came down from Nova Scotia, there were no roads or highways. So what they had to do was they had to build their homes along the higher parts of the bayous. They pretty much utilized the bayous as their roads and highways.
You gotta bend the knees. Bend the knees for shocks.
The skin of an alligator, y'all, is actually very sensitive, and they can actually feel and sense vibrations in the water up to a mile away.
One of the amazing things I've noticed on this swamp tour of the Cypress Island Preserve is that there's no mosquitoes, and the reason for that is the tubalo gum tree right here, which drops a sap into the water, which acts as a repellent for mosquitoes. Champagne's Cajun Swamp Tours offers secure parking, restrooms, lunch, fishing supplies, and more. They're the primo setup on Lake Martin because the Champagnes are from here. It's their backyard.
You know, people took my trip years ago and still coming back today, and they're still sending people to me.
In St. Martin Parish, Josh Meny, KATC TV3.